Welcome to my new calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. I have an announcement to make. I plan to create a new series of videos that will cover all of mathematics from the beginning of time until recently, all the main developments. So for example, I don't know if you recall, I gave you a 13-part series on the new calculus, and that had some of it in it, but I want to show you how you can derive everything starting with nothing. In other words, geometry. And I'll show you that there are no axioms or postulates, as I've shown you before in that 5-part series videos, but I'm going to develop that further. I'm going to show you how we had arithmetic even before we had numbers. In other words, using geometry, and that algebra came from geometry, and that there are no axioms or postulates, that there is no such thing as a real number, that all the concepts that we have today can be well formed, and we can get them from nothing. Moreover, I will show you that an alien being can realize all these things, and that they're independent of our brain or an alien brain or any other sentient being having to think about them, because they're well formed. They're what are called noumena. In any event, I would have shared a lot more information with you regarding the new calculus, but I've been called a crank and a psychopath by my intellectual inferiors in the mainstream, so I'll not be revealing any more of those things. But I will be remembered because of the new calculus and because of my contributions to mathematics. And the funny thing is that sometime in the future, the morons who criticized me will be shown to be the real cranks, and the ones who are psychopaths, the ones who are jealous, arrogant, incompetent, stupid, people like Professor Gilbert Strang from MIT, David Ulrich from Oklahoma State, Jack Hazinger, an ex-Harvard alumnus, David Joyce, that idiot who wrote Euclid's Elements. He works at Clark University, and all the many morons I've had the misfortune of crossing on sci.math, and also elsewhere on the internet. And there are many of them. But at any rate, I will show you how all those concepts are derived. Well, there are some caveats, obviously. Number one, my health, and the fact that I'm no longer that young. I could maybe not last too long. So what I'm going to do is go as far as I can. So I'll start from nothing, show you how we got geometry, numbers, and everything else. And hopefully you'll be able to understand mathematics like you've never understood it before. Now, if you have the patience and the endurance, you can look through my past videos, because I've covered most of these things. So if you watch my previous videos and read my articles, you will know that everything I've told you so far is true. But in this series, I want to do it methodically or systematically from the beginning. In other words, I will not use any concept unless it's defined using one of the previous concepts, going right back to the very first concept, which is what is a point and what is location, and how do we arrive at that in a void universe. Okay, so we start from nothing and we build all those, we derive all those concepts from the beginning using previous concepts, abstaining from the use of circular definitions and any other ill-formed definitions. So I will attempt to start doing that, and hopefully I'll be able to get quite far before I'm no longer able to do anymore. Well, that's my announcement. So watch my channel. I don't know what I'm going to call the series yet. I don't like to call it a history of mathematics because there have been so many other morons out there who wrote history of mathematics books and what have you, and they have no clue, I mean, so I don't know what I'm going to call it. But anyway, look out for it. And once again, thanks for joining me. And we'll chat again soon, hopefully in the near future. This is the New Calculus channel. My name is John Gabriel. Goodbye.